The restaurant shimmered with soft golden light as Amelia Laurent guided her twin children to their table. As a self-made millionaire, she could dine anywhere, but tonight was about normalcy, pasta, laughter, and pretending life hadn't once shattered into painful pieces she worked so hard to hide. Ethan and Lily, both 8, swung their legs under the table, arguing over breadsticks. Amelia smiled, brushing Lily's hair back gently. Moments like these reminded her why she had endured sleepless nights, ruthless boardrooms, and a divorce that had nearly broken her spirit years ago. She had built an empire after walking away from nothing but heartbreak and 2 infants. The world admired her strength, but no one knew the quiet cost. Love had once lived in her home until ambition, misunderstandings, and pride slowly pushed her marriage into silence. As the waiter poured water, Amelia's eyes drifted across the room, and then froze. Near the window sat a man she hadn't seen in 7 years. Older, thinner, wearing a plain jacket. Her breath caught. It was Daniel, her ex-husband, the father of her children. Daniel looked nothing like the man she remembered storming out with accusations and bitterness. He sat alone, studying the menu as if deciding whether he even belonged there. Amelia's heart pounded. She hadn't prepared for this. The past had just walked back into her present. Ethan followed her gaze. "Mom, that man looks like me," he whispered innocently. Amelia swallowed hard. Lily tilted her head too, curiosity blooming. Amelia forced a smile. "Eat your food," she said softly, though her hands trembled beneath the table. Daniel looked up then. Their eyes met. Time collapsed. No anger surged, only shock, regret, and something unfinished. He stood halfway, uncertain, then slowly sat back down, as if afraid she might vanish like a memory if he moved too fast. Amelia considered leaving. She could afford to disappear again, but something held her still, maybe closure, maybe courage. She signaled the waiter and quietly asked for an extra chair at their table. Her voice surprised even herself with its calm. When Daniel approached, the twins stared openly. "Hello, Amelia," he said, voice low and careful. "I didn't expect this." She nodded. "Neither did I." The silence stretched until Lily broke it. "Are you our dad?" she asked bluntly. Daniel's face crumpled. Tears welled before he could stop them. He knelt beside her chair. "Yes," he whispered. Amelia watched, heart aching. She had told herself she was protecting them by keeping distance, but seeing them now, she wondered if she'd been wrong. Daniel didn't reach for them. He waited. Ethan studied him seriously, then extended his hand. "I'm Ethan," he said. Daniel laughed through tears and shook it gently. "I know," he replied. "I've known every day." Dinner turned quiet, then warmer. Stories flowed carefully. Daniel spoke of years spent rebuilding himself, of regret, of letters he never sent because he believed Amelia hated him. Amelia admitted she had waited for apologies that never came. "I thought you chose money over us," Daniel said softly. Amelia shook her head. "I chose survival," she replied, "for them." The truth settled between them, not sharp but heavy. 2 people who loved once, failed, and paid dearly for it. The twins listened more than they spoke, absorbing a history that had shaped them without their knowledge. When dessert arrived, Lily fed Daniel a spoonful of cake and smiled. "You can come again," she said simply, as if granting permission to heal. Daniel looked to Amelia, eyes questioning. She took a long breath. "We can't rewrite the past," she said, "but we don't have to erase it either." For the first time in years, the weight on her chest felt lighter. As they stood to leave, Daniel didn't ask for forgiveness. He didn't ask for another chance. He simply said, "Thank you for letting me sit with them." Amelia nodded. Respect had returned before love, and maybe that was how it should be. Outside, the twins held both parents' hands, one on each side, as if instinctively restoring balance. Amelia looked up at the night sky and smiled faintly. She was still a millionaire, still strong. But tonight, she felt rich in a way money never gave her. And for the first time since the divorce, the future didn't feel like something she had to face alone.